Good morning. It is July the 15th. Markets opening today to the news of what happened in Nice, France last night. Another terrorist attack. A foreign-born Tunisian this time, I believe. 31-year-old truck driver took his truck and mowed down, I think, 80-plus people and wounded a lot more before he was killed. So the terrorist attacks will go on. National holiday for France. Their birthday. And what a perfect time to attack and get after somebody. So they did. And unfortunately, we've grown accustomed to this. So that's the reason stock markets are off a little bit overnight. Not much, but some. And that probably will not be enough to bring in selling in equities around the globe in a major way, nor rallies in gold or treasuries. We have a lot of news on tap this morning. First will be CPI, plus 0.3. Core, plus 2. Doesn't get the reaction that PPI does. Retail sales, plus 0.1. Ex-auto, plus 0.5%. Retail sales, industrial production will be the market's focus. Empire Manufacturing Survey, plus 5.0. Industrial production, plus 0.4. Capacity utilization, plus 75. Business inventories, plus 0.1. Consumer sentiment, 93.5. And Baker Hughes rig count, 521. It again can come in higher than forecast. So, number one, retail sales ex-autos, followed by industrial production. Then consumer sentiment. That's how the market will fall down. And treasuries will react to equities as they react to the news. The news, if as forecast, would be favorable for equities. The retail sales numbers, industrial production, and consumer sentiment can all come in lower than forecast. Looking at the note, we have resistance really starting right here, 13 to 14. So we've got 15 to 19, sell 1. 23, 27, sell 2. On the buy side, I don't believe we can break it today. I think we're enough uncertainty out there that the markets will hang in there. So we'll make 4 to 8, stops below 8, buy 1, and 29 to 01. If the E-mini rallies with some momentum to the upside, this treasury should sell. So as usual, the inverse relationship applies. Looking at the 30-year. Okay, we're at 23, so 28 to the buck, number one, sell 3 to 7. Sell 11 to 15. And if the E-mini starts to sell with some momentum, we don't want any part of the short side of the market. Number one support, 16 to 20. So buy 13 to 09, buy 1. Then 29 to 01 for buy 2. And this contract can really have huge range. We were almost 3 points the other day. Looking at gold. Okay, a seller 35 to 37. And 40 to 42. Still like the buy side better than the short. We did get down to our 25 yesterday that we said was our next target, plus some. So buy number one will be 28 to 30. Let them get stops below 30. Then 23 to 25 for buy two. You know, one of the lack of reaction in treasuries and gold currencies because of the terrorist attack tells me that this is becoming old news. It's becoming accepted. This is part of the price of doing business or being alive in a modern civilization. Cops can't stop it. Intelligence can't stop it. Politicians are going out of their way to encourage it. So we're going to have more and more terrorist attacks. So the impact on the markets will become less and less and less because it's accepted as well. Just another day. We expect a major terrorist attacks, every 2 or 3 months in major Western capitals of the world. It's going to continue. If it's a regular occurrence, no need to react to it in a big way and flight to quality of the rest of it. Hadn't brought anything down yet, probably won't bring anything down. It's unfortunate people have to die, but that's the way it is. And it really is a shame to see that kind of thinking. I mean, we are letting these people into our countries. The world could stop ISIS in 3 to 6 months. And they could stop the funding for ISIS in a big way. We don't need Middle Eastern oil like we used to. We can produce it. Yeah, we could take it short-term hits, but we're not dependent upon them anymore. And in fact, it's a good thing that oil prices are so low. They have less money to fund these people. In the Gulf states and Saudi Arabia, the people with more money than brains fund this for the most part. So it's just crazy what goes on these days. Buy one, 25. Buy two, the buck. But the reactions in the marketplace are telling us is that people out there are expecting this is commonplace now. That's not a good thing. Okay, crude oil. We got a buyer. We knew we would get down to 45. We haven't been able to do much below 45. Right now, the seller is 46.50 to 47. The buyer is 44.50, 45, and 45 is held and we're pointed up. Got a high volume number at 46 and a quarter, getting stops above the Globex highs. So 46 and a quarter, 46.50, sell one. Better sells 46.47, 46.75, 47. On the buy side, 45 even, 45 and a quarter, buy one. 44.50, 44.75, buy two. I look for a trading range day to day. Don't see anything that'll break us out to the upside, nor to the downside. Okay, the news if as forecast is positive for equities. As long as we stay above that 35, 40 area, this market can trade higher. And the actual number is much lower than that. But I mean, for right now, we're here. Do we have enough to break it out to the upside? Make a new high? Yeah, just look at the structure. I mean, we're dealing with nothing but P's. So right now I think a big product, if we can build volume above 57, there's no reason not to expect a retest of the 65, 68 area. That could hold. Get through that. Next stop's going to be 75. So our first band, because of resistance at 68 to sell, 64, 67, sell 1. Then it's going to be 74, 79, sell 2. On the buy side, they make us pay up to get in, so 54, 56, buy 1. 50, 52, buy 2. So we're trying to buy 50s, 55s, and sell failure to take out 68. If we get through 68, the next area we're interested in selling is 75. Okay, going to take a bit to get everything up. Still trying to sort out yesterday. What a day. I will see you bright as soon as possible, not bright and early in the morning. I know you won't be here tomorrow morning, so I'll be back with you shortly.